For centuries, we Earthlings have dreamed of learning about cultures and civilizations from other planets. Ever since astronomers discovered that the light phenomena in the sky are stars and planets, speculation arose. In recent years, thanks to modern technology, astronomers have been able to go searching in other solar systems. This video showcases 10 planets on which there could be life, according to NASA. Want to learn more about the exciting discoveries in the cosmos on a regular basis? Then remember to subscribe to Simply Space and click on the bell to never miss one of our videos in the future. Feel free to show us with a thumbs up that we can keep you engaged with the content of our posts. Proxima Centauri b. Just 4.2 light-years from us in the constellation Centaur, the exoplanet Proxima Centauri b is considered not only our closest Earth-like neighbor, but also a promising candidate for the discovery of life. The planet's existence was detected in August 2016 using the radial velocity method. Later, researchers used model calculations to find that liquid water could exist on Proxima Centauri b, the basic requirement for Earth-like life. Astronomers evaluate Earth-like planets according to a certain system and then give them an Earth similarity reading. The value, called the Earth Similarity Index, is 0.87 for Proxima Centauri b, so only 0.13 points are missing to be absolutely Earth-identical. TRAPPIST-1e. In the constellation of Aquarius is the star TRAPPIST-1. It is orbited by several exoplanets, of which TRAPPIST-1e is an Earth-like planet with an Earth Similarity Index of 0.85. At 0.92 Earth radii, it is only slightly smaller than Earth, and at 1 of 0.62, it has a slightly lower density. Its distance to Earth is about 40 light-years. The comparatively small planet was discovered only with use of a special telescope. The Spitzer Space Telescope detects planets outside the solar system by the so-called transit method. The planets become visible from Earth as tiny dark dots in front of their stars when they are in transit. TRAPPIST-1e may be covered by oceans. However, it most likely has a bound rotation, which means that it always shows the same side to its star. Thus, one half is thought to be cold and dark, and the other warm and bright. Researchers are, of course, eager to find out soon whether organic life is possible under these conditions. Lytton b. Lytton b is sometimes called Gliese 273b in the catalogs. This Earth-like planet is most likely a rocky planet. It orbits the red dwarf Lytton star within the habitable zone. This means it's close enough to its star to get enough light and heat, but far enough away to allow vegetation and life. At only 12.2 light-years away, Lytton b is one of the most Earth-like planets ever found, making it the 5th closest known potentially habitable exoplanet. For this reason, the SETI project staff sent a signal to it in 2017. SETI stands for Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. This special unit of astronomers is dedicated to sending signals to the nearest Earth-like planets. The signal will travel a little more than 12 years. If possible inhabitants of Lytton b answered, it would take at least another 12 years for it to reach us. Of course, it's also conceivable with all exoplanets that they are inhabited by living beings without higher technical development and can neither receive the signal nor answer it. K2-72e. In 2016, researchers on the Kepler mission discovered the planet K2-72e, also known as EPIC 206-209-135.04. This exoplanet is likely rocky and orbits its star in the habitable zone. The red dwarf star K2-72 was observed by the Kepler spacecraft as part of the second light mission. At a distance of about 217.1 light-years in the constellation Aquarius, the telescope was able to detect, observe, and measure K2-72e and 3 other exoplanets through the obscuration effect. With any luck, researchers will soon be able to peer into deep space and find out whether planets like K2-72e have atmospheres and whether they have vegetation and traces of life. Gliese 667 cf. The planet named Gliese 667 CF is only 22 light-years away from us. This makes the rocky planet one of the closest candidates. It's quite possible that the planet is a solid rock planet with an atmosphere and water. It orbits its star in the so-called habitable zone. Thus, the conditions for sufficient light and warmth would be present in any case. The star Gliese 667c is orbited by further exoplanets, and some of these others could also be habitable. At present, the observations around Gliese 667c and other exoplanets are actively continuing. We can be truly curious when the first research team will provide definitive proof of life beyond Earth. GJ 3323b. Planets like GJ 3323b and all the others in this video are also called super-Earths in the scientific community. The term has become established for all those exoplanets that are similar to Earth. Some of these planets could be even more habitable and offer even better living conditions than our home planet. GJ 3323b is comparatively large for being an Earth-like exoplanet. It has a mass of 2.02 Earths and orbits an M-class star. Its discovery was announced in 2017. It's not yet entirely clear whether this exoplanet also provides the basic building blocks for organic life. A carbon-based organism can only form and survive if 3 essential basic building blocks are present: water, energy, and organic material. Teegarden b. The star with the beautiful name Teegarden is one of our 30 nearest neighbors within the Milky Way. Astronomers have detected over 4,000 exoplanets in the galaxy so far. The number of Earth-like planets among them is steadily increasing. For some researchers, it's virtually certain that at least a few of these planets harbor life. Others, however, are skeptical. Teegarden b, at a distance of only 12.5 light-years, would again be a candidate that could be reached by radio signals and perhaps by a probe at some future point in time. So far, all statements regarding the exoplanets are based on preliminary calculations and observations. Around Teegarden, there are 4 more exoplanets that might also be habitable. They are all in the habitable zone of their star system. The planets Teegarden b and c are similar in size and orbit, even to the inner planets of our solar system. They are only slightly heavier than Earth, and water may exist in liquid form on both. Since an international team of astronomers announced the discovery of the Teegarden exoplanets in 2019, international interest has been directed towards the system. Together, NASA and other space agencies are considering how we can better study exoplanets today to find out more about their makeup and any civilizations that may live there. TRAPPIST-1d. TRAPPIST-1d has the nice nickname 2MASS J230-629-28-050-2285d and is a small, presumably water-rich, primarily rocky, extrasolar planet. Its star, TRAPPIST-1, is special as an ultra-cool dwarf star. About 40 light-years from Earth, astronomers were also able to observe this exoplanet only by the transit method. Since planets themselves do not emit light, we can only see them when they pass in front of their star as tiny dots. This happens only once every few days, weeks, or years, depending on the planet's orbit. Theoretically, an Earth-like planet in a system with a very large sun can take several Earth years to orbit its star. Therefore, we still cannot be sure to have found all exoplanets within reach of our telescopes so far. TRAPPIST-1d is the lowest mass planet in the system, with about 5% of its mass consisting of water. This is probably distributed on its surface in the form of a huge liquid ocean. In addition, NASA experts have confirmed that TRAPPIST-1d has a compact, Earth-like atmosphere and receives only 4.3% more sunlight than Earth. Thus, this planet could truly be a super-Earth. GJ 1061. The star GJ 1061 is a red dwarf at a distance of about 12 light-years from Earth. It can be spotted from Earth only with telescopes in the southern constellation Pendulum Clock. Despite its relative proximity, it's very faint, and with an apparent brightness Of about 13 mag, it's mostly obscured by the light of other stars. Planet GJ 1061c is an extrasolar planet that orbits its star in only 6.689 days. This means that on GJ 1061c, more than 54 years pass, while here on Earth, only one passes. The question remains as to whether life exists on such planets and what the seasons, climate, and possible living things are like there. Kepler 442b. The planet Kepler 442b, 1,200 light-years away, was discovered in 2015 and subsequently observed intensively. Kepler 442b is about 33% larger than Earth and is at an optimal distance from its star. Most likely, this exoplanet in the constellation Lyra is a rocky planet. In 2021, a team of researchers announced that Kepler 442b is very likely a rocky planet and has a biosphere similar to ours. This adds another candidate to the list of best prospects for the ultimate discovery of extraterrestrial life. These exoplanets were only the top 10 among many other Earth-like planets that have already been discovered. We can be sure that more sensational news will be added in the coming years. We at Simply Space will keep you updated and will announce immediately when NASA has confirmed the existence of extraterrestrial life forms once and for all. At the end of this video, tell us how you like these planets and what you think about extraterrestrial life. We look forward to your contributions in the comments.